Let's go. Let's go. Wonder if this thing actually started yet. Hmm. Looking at my phone, seeing if it actually started. Ain't start yet. We ain't gonna talk yet. There we go. Now we cooking for hot sauce. See myself, so I know I'm live. Boy, I'm about to get into it, baby. About to get into it. About to hit some drama. 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 I don't know if y'all can see. See my glasses. Real glasses. But that light that's probably in my that's what shines right in my eyes. That's why I squint so much. Those that like, he's high. Oh man. I'm about to get into it, man. I'm about to get into it. I got a comment a little while ago, and it's disturbing. Some of y'all didn't see, or some of you did see some of those shorts that I put up. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But I want to address something. I don't know if stop my camera from moving, so I'm able to show this to you. But wait, before we start. Oh, damn. Let me stop it. Damn it. Okay. We stopped it. Freaking thing goes by AI. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JayH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. I apologize for having my head down, but I got my phone out. Listen, this video right here. Let's see if it shows. All right, so it's a video with a girl standing in front of, and she's dancing in front of, I guess y'all call them cluster boxes or something. Right. This is really troubling to me. Not the video itself. I posted the video just kind of, it's one of those things so y'all can see what I've been talking about. Somebody made a comment, and this is what's troubling. And this is what I've been talking about. The comment is right here. So if you see what, see if I can straighten this up. It says back pay Friday. Then somebody said homegirl is looking for a back break Friday. And the one at the bottom, please tell me this is a green screen. I'm getting black trash fatigue dancing USPS employees. Read it. Black trash. This is a postal worker. This is how they feel about my people. This is how they feel about my people. This is the guy right here. So you can go and talk to him if you choose to. Because I'm all about exposing him. You feel as if my people are black trash? That's how you feel? Number one, there's more than just black people dancing. But you don't refer to another person or a race as black trash. Very disgusting. I have some choice words, but I don't want to get banned. But I made sure to show this in the beginning of my video. I'm sure that you'll end up locking your channel and probably changing your name now, being that you expressed how you feel about black trash. Black trash. That's what you call our people, black trash. Oh, man. Like I said, I don't want to get kicked off of this yet, but I have some choice words. Anyway, before I get into the video, somebody was complaining about the overtime being taxed at a high rate, at 43%. Remember this bill that was passed by the current president, stating that you're able to write that stuff off. Remember everybody like, oh yeah, they ain't gonna tax us on it. Well, I've been telling you, they were gonna still tax you. You only able to write it off. So that's what you're gonna be able to do. If you were taxed at a higher, if you were taxed at a rate that was high for your overtime, This is the comment right there. People think I just make shit up to talk. I was worked a lot of overtime. I was taxed at 43%. Me, I said, good thing is the new tax code says you can write that off next year. There it is. Write it off next year. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? I don't know why people be second guessing. Y'all know I'm old, right? Don't let the 1 or 2 gray hairs fool you. It's only 1 or 2 there. But I'd grow a lot more if I could. Man, that disappointed me about what this dude just wrote. So you know me, I'm gonna just freestyle it today. This is Freestyle Saturday. But just bear with me while I get my thoughts together. It kind of bothers me to think that at any given moment, I could be working next to one of these people that feel that way. And we all are allowed to feel some type of way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But just remember, this black person has probably done more for the postal community in the last 25, 30 years than the current presidents of your unions. I've brought, I promise you, at minimum 10,000 to 12, 15,000 people on, worked with them to get them into the post office. But just never know. You can feel you any type of way. We're all allowed to feel. I used to tell my kids all the time, you can feel mad at me. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. Just don't react. Don't react. Don't react. You can go in a room and cuss all you want, but you better never, ever disrespect me. If you got some inner hate for certain people, keep that shit to yourself, man. Keep that shit to yourself. I don't like lazy people. I'm going to say it. I don't like lazy people. I got to get this off my chest. Today, I ain't going to pull no punches. So pay attention. Please don't click away because this ain't no fluff. You already know this reality. And if you work for the post office, you either already know what I'm about to say or you one of them people I'm about to talk about. Either way, you're going to feel this, you see me? I'm going to first make this clear. People always hit me up. Jay, why you coming at the workers? Why you always shining a light on us? Why you don't ever call out management? First off, I'm always about calling out management, but I try to make sure that we have our own good image, right? Because of shit like that, our own co-workers talking about we black trash. Fuck that dude, man. Stop it. Stop right there. See, I call out management all the time. I expose their BS constantly. But here's the thing. I'm the voice of the voiceless, but I keep it right down the middle. I'm going to expose the bullshit ass workers too. Because you can't act like this mess ain't happening and then get surprised when management claps back with some new rule, some new countermeasure, some new gadget strapped to your every move. We talking about them fucking scanners. See, it's cause and effect. We're going to start with the cycle because it's always the same. There's workers out here hiding in their cars at the plant. I see it. I come in early. I drive around to the back. I see them. They out there smoking that weed. They out there chatting. They stand when they on the clock. You see it for yourself. I can't make this shit up. They out there doing the TikToks in a uniform. They're shaking their ass in the back of the vehicles. They out there bringing the weed in the parking lot. I keep telling y'all, these motherfuckers gonna catch y'all. You got carriers that are out there going to get their motherfucking nails done while they're on the clock. There's others that are out there sleeping. Y'all seen a little clip of it? Dude had his ass up. I'm being real with y'all right now. You ain't got to like it. But this dude had his ass up daylight in the fucking car banging in a postal parking lot. He's smashing. Okay, that's what it is. Oh, y'all ain't gonna like me calling this shit out. I think that's nasty. You can't be clean in the middle of the day. You smash it. I got a bad sense of smell, boy. And in the minute anyone gets caught, right? What happens? The same fucking excuses. Oh, it's just a 2-second video. Oh, OIG and management should be watching somebody else instead. They need to be worrying about XYZ, not what the fuck I'm doing. That's what y'all write in the comments. See, that don't fly because for every action, there's a reaction. Y'all want to play the game? Fine. But when management responds, they clamp down. I listen to them. I am in a room and that shit is right behind me. They are training them. actively training them today with countermeasures in place. But y'all can't cry foul. See, who created this shit? Everybody's screaming that they're being micromanaged, right? They want to know where every minute is going. You know why? Because the talk tickers gave them the reason. The people in the back smoking the weed gave them the reason. The people that are out there going and getting their nails done gave them a reason. The people out there going to pick their kids up in the back of an LLV gave them a reason. So that's when they got the geo trackers. I spoke to y'all about the geo trackers 3 years ago, before there was anybody else sitting there talking to the camera like this. So when we got this, I've been giving you information since way back when. That's why every move is logged in a scanner. That's why they can tell where your truck is, block by block. And workers hate that shit. But let me ask you this. When you order a package from Amazon, don't you expect to see where your driver is? Don't you expect to see that notification? Your package is 8 stops away, right? FedEx does the shit. UPS does the shit. Customers are used to it. Who's the customer? You the customer. So why should we be different? It's not even about micromanagement. It's about showing the public where their shit is, right? But here's the kicker. Because some people out here wasting their time, they hide and they lying about their scans. There's people in the comments talking about, well, if we wrap it in aluminum foil and aluminum bag, shit I ain't never heard. Then they wonder why micromanagement angle comes with the package deal, right? And for the workers that's out here actually doing a fucking job, they getting a back end kick because of the people that started it, right? For every action is a reaction. That's the cause and effect right there. You can thank your own fucking co-workers who treat the clock like it's a joke. And then there's another excuse. The supervisor's job, right? Oh, the supervisors shouldn't be out here watching us. That ain't their job. Really? It's literally in the fucking title, supervise. Their job is to supervise, to make sure the mail is moving, the numbers are getting hit, and the work is getting done. See, I fucking get on the supervisors and management all the time, but we talking about you today. You don't want the supervisors on you? Well, stop giving them a fucking reason to be on you. Simple. Tell your coworkers, cut the shit out, bro. You want to get out and get in. You don't want all that heat on you. Don't get it twisted. There are excellent people in the system. A lot of them. Hardworking, dedicated, doing a job right, keeping the place running. More good than bad if we keeping it 100. But here's the problem. The bad apples shine brighter than the good ones. The negativity gets the spotlight. And when management sees that, they don't stop and say, oh, well, most people are good. No, they tighten the leash on everybody. They roll out blanket countermeasures and everybody suffers. See, that's just how society is. If I say, hey, what's the first thing you think about when you think about Michael Jackson? A handful of people will say, hey, he was the greatest singer alive. The next half will say, oh, he was a what? A child, blah, 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 right? Because the bad always outweighs the good. You hear about R. Kelly, you're going to think, oh, he's a this, right? Y'all are going to talk about negative. Y'all ain't going to think about, oh, shit, they used to play his song for every fucking graduation nationwide. Y'all don't think about the good he gave. You just hear the little bit of bad overrides the good. And that's what's happening here. So if you're a good worker, guess what? You're paying for the sins of your fellow clown-ass co-workers. See, I can't hold it back today. This is Kick It Off Saturday, baby. Let's talk about the fucking machine, shall we? Workers always got an excuse. These machines are old. I heard it back in the days. They don't work. Management brings in new machines. Now the complaint is they're taking our jobs. That's from South Park. Y'all remember that? They took our jobs. They replacing the shit with automation, right? Oh, the trucks are trash. They break down. Fuck them trucks. Then they bring in some new trucks. Oh, they're ugly. They're never going to last. They're electric. They'll catch fire. They'll never work. There's people out there driving them right now. So which is it? You want new equipment or not? It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. And at some point, it sounds just like noise. And the next one, this is the one that killed everything. Back in 2017, 2018, 2019. Go read the comments. They there. Y'all documented it. Maybe y'all, but the ones that were there before, you said we're overworked. Too much overtime. We're being forced to death out here. So what happens? USPS hires new people. Now they talking about, we don't get enough overtime. My check's too short. Who fault that is? Which one is it? Don't hit me with, well, they should just pay us more hourly. That's the next one, right? Oh, Jay getting it. Okay, cool. Well, what money? Because let's keep it 100. If the public isn't using USPS like they used to, if the mail volume's down, if the packages are shifting to Amazon, UPS, FedEx, where is the extra money supposed to come from? This ain't fantasy land, you see me? If you want more money, the service has to bring in more money, period. We're a service. You said it. That's the excuse. That's the one we hear all about. It shouldn't be about the money. Y'all need to cut that shit because that's a half truth. Yes, we are a service. Yes, we are tied to the government, but we ain't free. Stamps aren't free. Packages aren't free. Somebody's got to pay to use this service. That's real. So if we're sitting here clowning on social media, hiding in cars, looking unprofessional, the public sees that. Google it for yourself. And when the public loses faith, they go elsewhere. They pay less to use USPS. And when the money dries up, how do you think we're getting a raise? You can't have it both ways. You can't scream for more money while always trashing the image of the eagle, the place that pays you. And see, you're not getting it because don't forget it. When Congress holds hearings, right? We talking about the motherfucking government. Who do they grill? They grill the Postmaster General, right? USPS leadership, right? They don't drag UPS CEO up in there. They're not dragging in FedEx or DHL, right? No, because USPS is under a different spotlight, a bigger light, more accountability, more politics. So when our workers look like clowns, it reflects all the way up to Washington. That's why the rules get stricter. That's why we feel that squeeze. You see me? And if you can't understand that, the USPS was here before the country was even established. The USPS turned how much? Look at your pins. 250 years old. How much did the United States just turn? 249. The math is simple. It's off by one, right? That means the United States Postal Service was here before the fucking country. Don't get me wrong. We're going to sit there and go cry to the union, right? The union fights sometimes. They protect sometimes. They block some of the nonsense, right? Like how y'all don't got no front-facing cameras in the trucks right now. That's a win. Because if y'all had some front-facing cameras, half this shit wouldn't even be. But here's the thing. See, the union can't save everything, right? If management can prove that there is a culture of time wasting practices, of negligence, of misconduct, then the union's argument gets weaker. That's facts. I got a picture the other day of a girl standing up in between two vehicles, one leg. I can't even see. Her leg was here. She had a tray of mail. She's standing on another vehicle. She's up in the air with a tray of mail, posing. This is what they see. That's what they see. So when the workers abuse the system, they're not just screwing themselves. They are undercutting the union's leverage for everybody, Got everybody saying, yeah. See, there's a turnover problem too, right? There's a turnover problem because we're going to just smash it all in one. The new hires come in. And what do they see? They don't see chooch, the old school dedication. No, not a majority of people from 20 years ago because they all fizzling out. The ones that grinded and got the job done. No. They see the TikTokers. They see the gossips. They see the drama. They see the people clowning. And then they wonder why management is harder on them. They wonder why the turnover is sky high, right? They walked into a culture that's already fucking toxic. So they either get fired quick or they bail quick. Y'all saw that little video where the girl came in and she only did one day. She said, man, fuck this. And she turned her badge in, right? And see, then the same people who created this mess turn around and say, see, the new people can't even last. It's backwards, y'all. It's backwards. So when you start hearing people whispering about robots, automation, AI coming in to replace jobs, don't be shocked, because the job still has to get done. And if enough people keep playing the fucking game, keep dragging down the name, the argument for robots gets stronger. And we can always scream. The union won't allow it all day long. But reality is, they don't care. The quotas still have to hit. The mail, which is what we do, still has to move. Somebody got to do the job. Not on your time. Not on your time. But on the time they set forward. There was a meme saying, man, hey, yo, I know you need me there at 8 o'clock, but I ain't going to be able to show up for 12 o'clock, man. Because, yeah, I sleep a little later. I got to exercise and go to the gym in the morning. So, yeah, I know you need somebody to start at 8, but, yeah, I'm going to come in at 12 every day of the week. I might give you one day at 8 a.m. What you think they going to do? They going to think you keep you around? And you could pray that the union will try to save you. But if you came in here with that mentality, would you still be here? What kind of shit is that? Think about you owning your own business. Some of you do. Some of the ladies do hair and shit. Say, hey, look, I get off at 6. I'll be home at 7. I need you there by 7:30 because I have to be out by and be back at work. They're like, yeah, I know you need me there at 7, but I'll be there around 10 p.m. You're going to be like, hell no, I got to be to sleep. Right? I'm lying? Some people do mechanics on the side. Some people do building maintenance on the side. Suppose somebody told that shit to you. Come on, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. If you one of the good workers, see you. I 100% respect you. And know that I respect you because, truth be told, I sent both of those fathers the money this morning. I can't figure out how to show this shit without showing their names out of respect. I cash out both of those fathers. I don't even know them. You know why? Because I ride for my people. And I love my fellow co-workers. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. But y'all got to stop the bullshit. Because the postal workers, like the carriers always say, even Saeed said in his video, he said, let's keep it real. You know that we are the ones. I don't know how these songs. Anyway, no, he wouldn't have said it like that. He said like this. So we have to keep it. Stop fucking with him. The carriers are the ones that do the hard work. You the ones that keep this shit afloat, right? But then what happens? You got somebody out there making y'all look bad. Look bad. Shit. And then, fuck all the other shit. You got people that are shallow in their head. Your own fellow co-workers talking about black trash. That's what people, if he's a fellow co-worker thinking that our people are black trash, can you fathom what the rest of the society sees us as? Your own co-worker says that. We are black trash. Come say that in the hood, homie. See how far you get. Carriers, they the backbone. They keep the whole fucking thing afloat. Everybody got a part in this. But if you out here clowning and wasting time, making excuses, you are the reason that the leash keeps getting tighter. Please don't get mad at me for saying it, because the people who get mad are usually the ones guilty of it. JayH ain't your enemy. I'm just the voice of the voiceless, that messenger. That's that dude in your ear that's telling you do better. I'm putting the words to what management is already thinking, to what they are planning, to what they're already setting up behind the scenes. And to the people that are in my chat group, I have a small group of people. They know. They know. Sometimes I'll be on my earbud and then I'll be walking up to the management and say, hey, what y'all doing in here? And they hear the shit for themselves. And they're like, wow, holy shit. Whoa, wow, oh yeah. So I can't sit there. I'm not going to record no shit. But I mean, look, they are collectively figuring out ways to deal with that. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. If you got a station of 20 carriers and 4 of those carriers are always fucking off, and you know how the post office is, they're not going to just give 4 carriers a stern warning. No. They got to give a blanket statement. All right, we're going to need y'all to do. You know the post office is like that. I was shocked when I got here and they started doing that. What the fuck's he talking about, man? I ain't got nothing to do with this. But they speak blanket statements. So they give blanket discipline to everybody. So when they got the new trackers that came out, people were shocked. Now, overtime getting cut. Don't be surprised when the new machines coming in. Matter of fact, I gotta, somebody just, y'all bear with me because I got this lady that just said it. Where is it at? Here it is. I'm guessing it's a lady. Just so y'all don't think I'm making shit up. Yeah, see, there it is. I'll read it in a second. And I'm gonna put it up here that way. That way it doesn't, I'm not having my head down while talking. Heads up. As of yesterday, all 3 of our MDO and plants of 1,000 workers have been reduced in force. That's a riff. Relieved of their job and given 90 days to find new jobs at USPS or they're out. In addition, about 30 non-clerk MH carrier positions have been eliminated. Things are changing for sure. This is 1 month after new PMG Steiner was put in place. I ain't got to make the shit up, dog. Y'all ain't got to believe this. Boy, I tried to told you. That's my country talk. I tried to told you. I've been warning you. I've been telling y'all this for years. Told you this ain't a one-time whop. It's a long-time soap opera. At the end of the day, the money ain't magic. We are one of the lowest paid postal services in the world. Right? Other countries charge more, way more. I think we like the 3rd lowest or some shit like that. We trying to keep the things cheap while everything else in America is going up. But if the public don't respect us, if they see us as clowns, if our own coworker talking shit, if they stop paying for our service, then how the hell you think we're going to demand more money? Because we deserve more. But think about it. Sit with it. Look around. Ask yourself, are you part of the problem or are you part of the solution? Because the job still has to get done with or without you. I done did my goddamn rant. People probably done cuss me out in the comment section. Now I'm going to turn this light off because see how dark it got? All right, I got to read some of these comments. Is anybody there? Woo! Which glasses? One of those people that keeps 300 glasses. Hi, how's everybody? Good. Glad to see everybody's there. You chooch. Yes, Yaya is me. You know, Yaya is he. Pumpkin Spice Dragon. Alignment, aka reduction in force. A riff. Yes. Will, how you doing? Daniel, how you doing? Island. He from one of the good islands. Yeah. Little bit. Ask me how angry I am. I say a little bit. It's very sweet. JayH. I don't even know. Call of Duty. Let's go. Let's get it a little bit. You play Call of Duty? You need to email me behind the scenes. I'm on it. As soon as I get off of this. Call of Duty. I don't even know if she's still on there. Email me. Chris Cash. I gotta get this guy live one day. The new people think because discipline doesn't happen immediately, they're home free. It's called building a case. They never listen. Chris Cash is on point. I ain't see that man make one false statement yet. Learn your contract, everyone. Management is violating any of your rights without care. Florida Postal Life. Thanks everyone who does it right. I know that's right. We are unity. Did you know Benjamin Franklin also made the Postal Service as a last resort if we run out of soldiers during a war? Why would you know that stuff? Who knows this stuff? Absolute facts. I hear not one lie. I be making shit up as I go. I just gave my opinion in this one. John Cena stamps, Postal Service saves. I know that's right. So after the orientation, they're gonna send me the original location that I apply. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? Off topic, but my dude looks like he's fresh off the 90s, early 2000s MTV rap video. Damn, dog, really? Ask me how can I ask a question? A read. Entitlement is real. You ain't lying. Chess, not checkers. Watch out back at all times. My opinion, Jay is creating more unity and providing more information on management. If you crying about what he says, you're likely part of the problem. I'm part of the problem too. Home with the problem child. They micromanage everything. I know that's right. They glasses allows him to stare into the sun during eclipse. You know what? He said, yo, where we find this dude at? Oh man. You funny, bro. You funny. A Reed. Interesting. First time seeing you on there. Hello, A Reed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anyway, I just had to get all my stuff off my chest. I think I covered all the bases. It was so much. Oh, silence equals complicity. Exactly. Complacency is the enemy of progress. I'm upset about your boy. I can't believe this dude said that. Black trash. That's what they call us. Black trash. That's wow. That, come on, man. Call us black trash. And you see, I know I'm not black trash. You all know you're not black trash. But for somebody to say that, that's how they're feeling when they see those videos. We could be upset with him because of the way he worded it, but he's not the only one that feels like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So that's a prime example. If he's saying that out loud, feeling pretty fucking bold, what you think management is thinking about us? And it's right in that video. It's in a short. He's pretty bold. And then he goes back and forth. And what did he say? I think he said somebody got triggered by his comment. Oh. His words. Please tell me this is a green screen. I'm getting black trash fatigue. Dancing USPS employees. Somebody responded, life's a lot harder than watching people on a screen, dude. I'm worried about you. So somebody, addressed him pretty straightforward. His response is someone triggered off of my comment. His name is Mr. Insane Mailman. It right there. I can't make this shit up. See, y'all be thinking, and I sit here and get these messages all day. It's disappointing. It's like, y'all, the carrier's been dying. Y'all been dealing with management micromanaging you. And then to think that people have these opinions about us and how we carry ourselves in general. I'm not even a carrier. But Isla said, isn't trash recyclable? Oh, man. This one says, you say you're the voice of the voiceless and you only speak for the carriers and not mail handlers or clerks or maintenance. I like that you mentioned that. I don't think you watch enough. So the mail handlers, I speak about you. There's not much to say. Actually, I was talking about y'all today if you really want to keep it 100. The mail handlers are the ones that are in the parking lot fucking. Did you want to hear that part? The mail handlers are the ones that are probably losing the most amount of jobs. That's facts. They're the ones that move the mail from point A to point B. They're the lowest paid. I have spoken about them, but your union doesn't really share too much information. Clerks, maintenance, I had a full video about that. I don't think you watch enough, Azazel, because I just had a full video about that. You're underneath the APWU. What would you like me to say about the clerks? So you have two different types of clerks. You have the clerks that are at the plant. They just do their job. Not much to say. Are they losing their jobs? Absolutely. That's where the automation comes in. And you have the clerks at the stations. I don't know what you want me to tell you about that. I can tell you that my ex-wife is a clerk. Does that make you feel any better? What else? I personally don't have good run-ins with the clerks. I don't. I know that they're not very friendly. I know that you go to a lot of, man, you know what? You can check for yourself. Why don't you Google any post office USA? I challenge you right now. Google any post office USA, Azazel. I can only defend some. Google any post office USA and look at how many ratings they get. Then read the comments. They're going to tell you how nasty the clerks are. Go for it. And I'm not saying that they're all nasty, but a majority of them give some nasty attitudes. I've had clerks on here talking. I got one of my best friends, he's a clerk. Couple of them. But they have they have an image as well. And they go through a lot of shit too. I have videos of the clerks physically fighting customers. Maintenance. What you want me to talk about maintenance? I just spoke about them too. They're underneath the APW. I'm a truck driver. You hear me talking about truck drivers all the time? The ones that are out here dying ain't the clerks. The ones here out there dying, it ain't the maintenance. The ones out there dying might be a truck driver here and there. But the ones that are out here in the sweat, in the heat, dealing with unrealistic times, those are the carriers. Those are the ones. You know, truth be told, son's a carrier. Daughter's a carrier. Nephew's a carrier. Sister's a carrier. I'm going to talk about my family first, right? It affects me directly. If they ain't making money, my Christmas ain't looking good. True story, though. Gotta have that good Christmas. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I speak about everything. Little bit, I remember going to your station and you gave me the ill face when I went up there. All I asked for was a book of stamps and you made me go to the back of the line. I'm a little bit upset about that. I waited 2 hours to get a book of stamps and then you said you couldn't give me the right stamps. How about them apples? I'm just kidding about that. Maintenance do they thug dizzle. You really want me to keep it 100? I think maintenance deserves more money. What you want me to talk about? Maintenance come in there, they got to go to school for their trades, right? Everybody that's in maintenance has to do a specific training. I spoke about this. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Truck drivers, we came in there with a trade. Clerks did not. They had to go take a test, a window test. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. They don't want to walk. You know what I mean? There's a lady that I posted a video. I don't think I posted. Did I post a video? Lady said she tried carrying and she went right back to clerking. She said she wasn't ready for that. I used to be a carrier, huh? Clerk, I will stay. There it is. See, a little bit already know. Sam Moore in the house. Sam Moore is a scientist. Smartest postal worker I know right now. Truth be told, management, supervisors do not know how to handle emergency situations. I know that's right. I know that's right. I had an emergency situation. I had to sit down. Yo, I told y'all the other day how somebody was drilling a box and I called everybody, Jay, that knows everybody, and nobody answered the phone. I was vexed. I was like, yo, suppose this was a carrier out here getting robbed. They can't reach nobody? And talking to the supervisor, and it was like, well, I'm in training right now, and I was told that anything postal related from the station or anything, no, I don't have to deal with it. I was like, wow, really? So I ended up knocking on the OIG's door. That's why I had a full-fledged conversation with them. But during the time, I couldn't reach nobody. And that was supposed to be an emergency situation. They say, you see something, say something, right? There's a lot of problems, but I'm going to bring them to the forefront. In a little bit, you better be nice to your customers. That's the one thing. Because the majority of customers that come there, they don't want to be sitting there standing in no line. You better put on a smile. Hey, how you doing? Do you have anything that's fragile? Anything? Yeah, you notice. You know the spiel. Anything explosive? Any hazardous materials inside of there? All right, let's see. Truth be told, supervisors sit on their ass and wait that bell to ring 3 times before they get up to help a customer. Huh? Okay. But y'all say you don't need a supervisor's island? They don't know how to utilize the CCA correctly. I believe that. Because at the end of the day, it's all about logistics. It's a workforce. If they know how to maneuver the people when they hear call-ins instead of panicking, oh, I need you to come in. Huh? Deemed desirable. I switched from a carrier to a clerk, and it was because of the supervisor I had. There was a dog and didn't want to deliver because of the dog, but he called me and told me to deliver the cert, and told me, yeah, no, to ignore the dog. All right, I'm gonna tell him come out there and show you what he wanted to do. See, shit like that bother me. Hey man, just show me how you want me to deliver this. I'll be right here waiting. That's it, for real. I'm not sure how you want me to get to the door when there's a dog here, but I will gladly do exactly as you tell me if you show me what you want me to do. I'm waiting. That's it. And then text them. Are you on your way here? You said you were going to show me. That way you covered yourself. So when they try and write you up, no, management said they were going to come out here. That's why you saw me idle time. That's when you flip shit back at them. You don't get angry. You flip shit back at them. You don't put your life on the line for nothing like that. Hell no. Carriers are beasts. Of course they beasts. Mailman Mike, truth be told, supervisors don't know what numbers they're telling us for. Why you starting shit, Island? That's my job. Don't you start shit here. Excuse me, I have my CDL too. I was a carrier as well as I know what goes on. You can have them crafts in the plant, Jay. I ain't got nothing to do with them crafts in the plant. I just know every craft. I know that mail handlers grind for spurts during the day. There's spurts of grind time. It might be 2 hours of grinding, relax for a couple hours. 2 more hours of grinding, relax for a couple hours. But it's not straight through, grind straight through. What up? What uppers, JJ? I don't even know what that means. Why are you over there starting shit? They don't know how to fill out half the forms in the post office. I don't either. Let me talk my shit. Don't get me going with some more stuff. Y'all on it today. But us clerks deal with a lot of nonsense, internal, external. Don't get it twisted, DF Hutton. The clerks, see, this is something that people don't know. So I was just talking about old racist boy there. The clerks deal with that as well. Straight to their face, and they can't do shit. I've been on the phone with a clerk, and the lady, I live in an area that people they feel privileged, and just talking shit, just straight to their face. Just, that's why you people need to go back. Can I talk to somebody? Yeah. And then the clerks got to try to, hold their composure. I couldn't do it. Me? I'm from New York. I ain't got no chill. I didn't learn that there was prejudice in this country till I became an over-the-road truck driver. Everybody in New York just hates each other. Didn't matter what color skin. But then you start hearing it. And then I got older and I start hearing it at the post office. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? The South is rough. Why he gotta be always the nice guy? I'm not. that you would consider. He working like the perfect office, Sam Moore. I couldn't handle them other crafts. Little bit. Okay. Stupid they exist. Yonkers, New York. Nah, man. Nah, man. DMX straight from Yonkers, Westchester County. Go supervisor. How much the stamp is today? Da 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 da. I think I was in Yonkers, right outside of Yonkers when I got that guy. No, I think I was in Valhalla. I bought that guy the pizza. No, I bought him the Chinese food. But yeah, man, I'll ride for my people, but we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Just so we get this refreshed so that y'all know who it was that made that comment about black trash. I just want y'all to see his name in full again. And just so, I mean, I'm not trying to start no shit, but this is how your people, there it is right there. You can screenshot it. Black trash fatigue, dancing USPS employees. Why it gotta be black trash? I would have been all right with the trash fatigue, but why you gotta label them black? Something triggered that dude. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what do we got here? 34? I don't know. Somebody text me to read their comment. The chooch. What does it say? Azel. He covers all grounds. Take it easy. Carriers get the most attention and scrutiny, so he focuses on that. But he's done plenty of APW content too. Yeah, for real. Go back in my older videos. I mean, it's not like the mail handlers are crying right now about their contract. Truth be told, I called a few mail handlers. I'm like, hey, man, you going to step up? You see what they're doing? They're like, no, you know. They gave me that Eeyore. Oh, yeah. And bro, I thought we was tough. You know where I only see some of the strongest mail handler unions is like New York, Chicago. I think I ran into one down in Miami where they talk that shit and they bout that business, but the rest are pretty lax. It's like they just whatever. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Oh. And I had a guy that was a clerk that's running for president of the APWU. Go check my videos. I had him on live. Yeah, Mr. Smith. I'm out there marching with y'all. Dog, come on now. What's the name of that rubbish man who made that comment? Sad thing, the prejudice is only white versus black. Now, I just hate all people, you know what I mean? I don't know his name, but I showed you the comment. You want me to read it again? Just you can look for the comment yourself. It's in that video. It's Mr. Insane Mailman. What is worth? And it has a picture of 250 years sticker of. That's, man, such a disappointment. There it is right there. Interesting, huh? Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, my rant is over. I hope that somebody shares this video. Let people know. That's how people feel about us, man. This looks. We can give him the EAP number. That guy likes overcooked pasta. What are we coming with now? Let me talk my shit. Oh my God. Better hurry before he takes it down. You know what's crazy is I see he's commented over 100 times on my channel. I'm assuming he had a different name, but I've never seen a comment like that. Usually YouTube will catch comments by themselves that they have their YouTube AI thing or whatever, and it'll block comments by itself. And that's another thing. So for anybody that says, "Oh, Jay takes my comments down," I ain't got time to go through every comment and start taking stuff down. I don't delete comments. You see the comments still up there. And that's one that should be taken down. Somebody's like, "Oh, why you keep taking? You don't like the truth?" I can see your comment. Maybe they can't, but I'm not gonna go find out. Oh, maybe it blocked you because you said Trump. Maybe it blocked you because you said Biden. It does it by itself. It is what it is. NALC is Beyonce and APW is Destiny's Child. Wow, really? Oh my God. Is he white or black or mailman side? You ain't shit, Maurice. I want to laugh, bro. What was that supposed to? If I could be serious for a moment. I'm not gonna read that. A little bit. Let's get that shmoney on that Call of Duty, nah man. Email me. Any of y'all want this smoke on that Call of Duty? Let's go. Next one's coming out in November. Go. You ain't shit, Maurice. I can't believe you said that. Y'all can't be making me laugh on my channel. I'm supposed to be the voice of the voiceless. Serious as shit. See the difference. Watch. You see how bright that goddamn light is? Now the eyes go back like this, but then it's supposed to give the color. I can't do that. Sorry. Shit. See, I can't even see. Everything's blurry now. Listen, I ain't gonna hold it on. Correction, isn't only white versus black? No. There's so much going on in here. RimWorld is my game for reals or Factorio? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I only know how to play one game. I'm very limited. See, just this whole comment, I got 4 gray hairs now. Fucking with y'all. See? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there. It's only 3. Look, enough with the foolishness. This was fun. I said what I said. I meant what I said. And if y'all ain't like it, you already know. All I hear is talking. I don't sweat that. How about the brother looking like Elder Barge? You telling your age right now. Y'all on it today. Look, nothing but love. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Little bit, get at me, dog, so we could go do this. I don't got no area. I'll spank a girl in that. Take you out, sis. Take you out. Let's go. You already know my email. All right, this is JayH.